KFC ran out of chicken. All of it. Every restaurant, and the ad they made afterward became one of the most legendary in marketing history. In October 2017, KFC made a decision that seemed harmless on paper. They switched food distributors. For decades, a company called Bidvest had handled deliveries for KFC's UK restaurants without major issues. But KFC decided to bring in DHL instead, a company known for parcel and home delivery, not food logistics. The switch put over 250 Bidvest employees out of work overnight, and almost immediately, cracks started showing. DHL was running the entire operation out of a single distribution center in Rugby, England, one warehouse, trying to supply food to 900 restaurants across the country. Within weeks, DHL couldn't keep up. Deliveries started falling apart. Restaurants were missing basics like salt and pepper, but the real problem was chicken. KFC restaurants were running out of the one thing their entire business was built on. By February 20, 2018, more than half of KFC's 900 UK locations had shut their doors. The company was losing an estimated $1 million a day.
The next day,
all 900 restaurants were closed. The public reaction was immediate and brutal.
I mean, it's pretty funny, to be honest. It's hilarious, the fact that the one probably restaurant that we all know of that should sell chickens doesn't sell chickens, so that's really weird.
I think it's hilarious they've run out of chicken.
Absolutely disappointed. I've walked 15 minutes from location through Google Map and coming here.
On February 21st alone, there were over 53,000 social media mentions of the crisis. Hashtags like #KFC crisis and #chicken crisis were trending nationally. Angry customers gathered outside shuttered locations, filming themselves on camera, vowing to take their money to Burger King and McDonald's instead.
Will I get a free rice box then for coming down? Because I've had to go to Burger King.
Some people even called the police to complain, forcing law enforcement to publicly announce that a chicken shortage was, in fact, not a police matter. Behind the scenes, it was just as ugly. KFC's UK marketing chief later admitted the business was on its knees, with staff taking daily abuse from furious customers who had no idea the failure wasn't even KFC's own restaurant team's fault. With the brand hemorrhaging money and trust by the hour, KFC turned to their ad agency, Mother, and gave them an urgent brief: find a way to apologize to the entire country before the damage became permanent. Mother's research found something critical: nearly 3/4 of the UK population ate at KFC at least once a year. This wasn't a niche brand issue. It touched almost everyone. A generic corporate apology wouldn't cut it. The British public was numb to hollow PR statements, and Mother knew it. They needed something honest, self-aware, and a little irreverent, while still landing the apology sincerely. They chose print as the medium, specifically to major UK newspapers, The Sun and the Metro, because print carried more trust and reach than a social post buried in a feed. What Mother came up with became instantly iconic. Instead of showing the KFC logo, they rearranged the letters into a different three-letter word, FCK. Underneath it, a short, conversational apology. A chicken restaurant without any chicken. It's not ideal. No corporate jargon, no excuses. Just a brand publicly admitting, in plain language, that it had completely failed at the one thing it was supposed to do, and somehow making people like them more for it. The ad ran on February 23rd, and the reaction was nothing like anyone at KFC expected. Instead of outrage, people were praising it, sharing it across social media, calling it brilliant, saying KFC's marketing team was clearly sharper than its supply chain. The single newspaper ad snowballed into over 700 press articles and widespread TV coverage. Combined reach across traditional and social media hit an estimated 1 billion people within just a few months, an enormous return from one printed page. By the fourth day of the campaign, KFC had already recovered its customer trust and brand image. Purchase intent barely moved. Within weeks, operations were back to normal, and KFC quietly restored its partnership with Bidvest, the distributor they'd dropped in the first place. The ad went on to win multiple major marketing awards in 2018, and today, it's still taught as one of the sharpest examples of crisis management ever executed, proof that the right for words, printed at the right moment, can undo weeks of disaster.